That's just several years after the Battle of Hastings, when William the Conqueror became the first old French-speaking English King of England, after he'd beaten Harold, King Harold of England, and the Anglo-Saxon King of England in 1066 in the Battle of Hastings. So the old minster was here, and this is the new cathedral. It took around 200 years to be built. King William then built a palace just up above where these trees are and where these handsome Georgian villas are, but none of that remains to this day. He kept Winchester as his first capital of England only for about 10 years before he decided actually London would be more suitable, and that's when London became the capital of England. I'm going to pop into Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, and many of these have, of course, gained a wider audience in the films and TV shows which have been created based on her novels. In this inscription on the tombstone, there is no mention of her being an author, a famous person at all, because she only became very well known and famous after her death. However, several years after her death, relatives of hers got together, and friends, and they got together and they raised money from contributions, voluntary contributions, to erect this plaque here in brass on the wall, and this is the 14th century, but it was smashed deliberately by parliamentarian soldiers under the command of Oliver Cromwell in the English Civil War, which Oliver Cromwell fought against King Charles I. That was in the middle of the 17th century, in the 1600s. And the good folk of Winchester got together with local clergy to then pick up all the splinters of glass from this horrendous act of violence, smashing this window up, and they employed some glassmiths to try to recreate the window, but there was no model, no picture of it, so they did the best they could with the material they found on the ground, and this is this magnificent product, which, as you can see, there are only little bits which seem to make any sense. So it looks a little bit like modern art, something from the 20th century, but actually